Guys, so my name is Sawyer. I am a first year PhD student in the pathobiology program here at Brown, and I'm so excited to get to talk to you guys today about why I've chosen to do what I'm doing and how I became a scientist. When I was about your guys' age, I spent a lot of time at the Discovery Center and exploring different things in science fairs. I remember building a harmonograph that could draw in circles and um, testing different bleaches on clothes, and I was just fascinated by this world around me and why things were working. So I wouldn't say I was a scientist and I knew I wanted to be a scientist. I was just generally curious about everything. So I think that really took me in a direction where, science kind of became how I figured that stuff out. So I would go to the Discovery Center and learn about things, and they would have interactive exhibits, and that kind of led me on this path of, okay, I remember having a chemistry kit where, have you guys ever done like the baking soda with the vinegar and it explodes everywhere? That was like a signature for me. I loved interacting with things that changed color and exploded. Anything that was really exciting to watch, I wanted to do. So that's really like where my love of science came from, is I was just generally fascinated by making things explode out of a bottle or rockets or anything like that. It was just so fun. And so that really led me onto a path in high school and through college where, I thought that I wanted to take that science and I wanted to help people. I grew up with a horse and I loved taking care of animals. So I was like, okay, I love caring for things and I love science. So I thought that meant me becoming a doctor. So I spent the majority of my life pursuing that direction. I traveled all over the world and worked in hospitals with kiddos just like you guys, and learned all about how to treat people and care for them and what that had implications in science for. So I was learning about the body, the human body, and the science that goes on in the human body, and I loved it. And what made me change directions is I really had this in the back of my mind, is I always wanted to be a part of like coming up with how to make science better, how to make caring for people better. And that really led me down a different path. So instead of going to medical school, I chose to go get my PhD because I wanted to be a part of coming up with how to care for people. I want to be able to tell doctors, here's a new method, here's something that's going to help people even more. So that's kind of my direction in science, and it's still ongoing. I'm still working on becoming a scientist, and it's such a fun and an amazing field, and I'm so excited to get to work with you guys and help you find what you love in science. So